woman distracts Jaden by pretending to visit an $800 million statue. The man quietly takes pictures of the statue with his cell phone. Then he sends the data to his teammates. Alice then used 3D printing to create an identical fake statue. They wanted to steal Jaden's $800 million statue. The statue is kept in a vault. The door to the vault requires fingerprint recognition. Inside the vault there's a laser beam network of temperature detectors. There's also a pressure sensor underneath the statue. That day Jaden held a party, so Alice posed as a guest to get into the party. In order to decipher the mechanism of the vault, Alice deliberately asked the waiter for a glass of ice water, and her teammate Leo pretended to be a waiter. He took a roll of aluminum foil under the pretext of packing food. The two of them quickly walked towards the vault. In order to prevent Jaden from going to the vault, the two teammates intentionally chatted with him to buy Alice and Leo more time to move. They arrived at the door of the vault. Alice took out a makeup brush and put dark eyeshadow on the fingerprint reader. Then she puts a white towel over it and presses it with her thumb. Fingerprint recognition was successful, so Alice used this method to copy the fingerprints from the fingerprint machine onto the towel. They successfully opened the door of the vault. They quickly went into the vault. Alice poured ice cubes from a glass of water into the aluminum foil. Leo took the gum out of his mouth and stuck it on the aluminum foil. He then puts the foil bag with the ice in it, and then he used the gum to attach it to the temperature detector, and the temperature detector went dead, so the machine couldn't detect the temperature of the two men. At that moment, the ground was covered with a network of laser rays. Alice goes right over it. She came to an area where the laser rays were more dense. Alice took out the aluminum foil she had prepared from behind her back. She pulls out a meter of aluminum foil and folds it in half at 90 degrees. Then she slowly puts the foil into the laser grid. She uses the foil to reflect the rays back. Alice moves the foil carefully to both sides. The slightest mistake could set off the alarm. In this way she slowly expands the safe zone of movement. Alice makes it to the $800 million statue. There's a pressure sensor underneath the statue. Whenever the statue moves, the alarm will be triggered. To distract security, Leo takes out his cell phone and remotely hacks the cars in the parking lot. He triggered the alarms of all the cars. Alice took the statue and put the replica in its original location. The security guard realizes that the pressure alarm in the vault has been triggered. He's going to check it out. Another security guard saw all the cars in the parking lot set off their alarms on the monitor. He thinks it's the result of a minor earthquake. They didn't see anything else out of the ordinary. The guard didn't go to the vault to check, and that's how they managed to steal the $800 million statue.